Hey everyone, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be continuing on with our NF journey. As you guys know, we're trying to wrap it up this month. So the next song in the playlist is a song called Only, and that's by NF, obviously, featuring Sasha Sloan. I feel like, I'm not sure if he's done a collab with Sasha Sloan before. I think this might be the first time that we're hearing that artist as well. So that's gonna be cool. We always love it when we get to hear NF collab with other artists.
Yeah.
All the collabs so far have been like super sick, honestly, and I can't wait. There's one I'm really looking forward to. It's towards the end of the playlist, and that's his collab with Tech9. So we'll get there eventually. But for now, let's check out Only. I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, let's hop in.
All right.
I can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. I can't be the only.
Yeah, does anybody feel like me? Show of hands. I don't need a lot, I just wanna find my peace. Yeah, why you throwing rocks? Oh, you wanna kill my dreams? Okay, tell me everything I'm not. You think I didn't know those things? Always been a little lost and I still might be. Life's hard, but it's okay. Watching the comments feels like I'm at a court date. How could I complain with a house like this and a car like that in the driveway? Half of what I say kinda feels like a dream that I'm gonna wake from someday. Wishing that I prayed a little more often and put more time into my fate. Travel in my brain, woo, might find damage and no grace. Things that I hold on to, but I won't say. Things that I won't let go, so I chain my soul to the heartbreak. Having a nice day, that's not an average in my case. Don't like cameras in my face, glamour, it's all fake. Love my job, but it might seem odd that I'm here cause I hate fame. Yeah, pain might get to me, throwing threats at me. They can't tell, disconnecting me. It's affecting me, hide that well. They'll write text to me, but don't check on me. Find myself always questioning what comes next for me. I can't be the only.
Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only.
Yeah, if you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? Do you know who you are? When you look at life and you talk about yours, do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark? Living and playing the part, knowing regret will come back up tomorrow. That's what it does, ain't it? Don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. Just a part of life, I guess we're all foolish, running after what we think will make us happy till it falls through. And then we find out later it ain't what we wanted, so we give up on it, then we pile the garbage. And we watch it grow and find a drug to numb it, till we hit the point that we can barely function. Am I motivated? Is my music dated? Would I be the same if I was medicated? Even therapists say I need medication. I avoid it though because I'm scared to take it. Am I the only one that has a loaded gun? It's full of doubts and memories to overcome. And I complain about them when they shoot at me, but I know truthfully I like to load them up and let them. That's so sad to see, that's so sad to see. I need help, they talk passively, then come after me. By myself, lost that half of me. God, there has to be someone else. Don't feel bad for me, I just can't believe that I'm the only.
Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only. There's gotta be somebody out there. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs company. And it's comforting to know. There's gotta be somebody out there. There's gotta be somebody somewhere who needs company. And it's comforting to know I can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only. Can't be the only one who's lonely tonight. No, I can't be the only.
I like how in that one, like the music itself, even if you took away all the lyrics and just listened to like the beat itself, the beat was very like you know how like things can set the tone visually. I think the beat set the tone for such a like a uh kind of like a serious topic, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to say it. It's like you can tell when like a beat comes on, it's like a happy beat, right? This
Yeah.
one, yeah, this one just felt like it set the tone for kind of like a more serious topic, and the lyrics again were very relatable. Um, I thought that before getting into some of the lyrics in some of the verses, I thought that uh, the voice effect or the voice changer that they decided to use for Sasha Sloan's voice, a little bit annoying, a little bit annoying. Like, um, it just kind of, I'm not really, I don't know, for some reason it just kind of bothered me. Like, it almost sounded like I was listening to like a character out of like Animaniacs or something. Um, and it made it a little bit hard to hear a certain part of the chorus, which I think was when she was singing. It was "I can't be the only one." The word "one" was a little bit hard to hear, and "lonely" I couldn't make out at first until I heard the chorus a couple times, and I was like, "Oh, okay, that's what you're saying." But I loved the verses in this, and there is a part that I want to bring up. I just got to find it in the lyrics. So I'll hand the mic over to you for a second.
Yeah. I think definitely this kind of hit a little bit home for me for sure. Um, I think it was mainly maybe in the first or anyway, it doesn't matter. There was a part that was just like talking about basically I guess are you happy with who you are, or like, it was mentioned like when you put your name down. Um and I guess always having something that you are proud of or working towards. But it's really easy to second guess yourself and not end up doing that. Um, and he mentions like having that regret kind of sit back in. I guess it's hard to like fight against that though, and I don't know, just keep pushing forward. I think I'm sorry, I'm a little bit beside myself where I'm just kind of I've had those days and I know what it feels like, and I'm kind of just in my head about it right now.
Yeah, everybody does. I think it's a very relatable thing. It's not. I don't think this is too much a unique situation. That's why it's such a. I feel like an easy song to get into. Um, yeah, that part was fantastic. Would you put your name down? If you made a list of people that you trusted, would you put your name down? Do you know who you are when you look at life and talk about yours? Do you feel proud? Are you leaving a mark? Or scared to make a bad impression, so you just go hide in the dark? Living and playing a part, knowing regret will come back tomorrow. That's what it does, ain't it? Don't know what we're chasing, but we all do it. Just a part of life. I guess we're all foolish. Now, I always like to say if you, I think I said it's another video, but so I'll just run through it real quick. If you wake up without purpose, what are you doing, right? I think that finding your purpose isn't just a light switch you turn on or off. It's something that you have to, I guess, I don't know, do something like soul seeking or soul searching or something like that to find it. For me, I've known my life's purpose for a long time, and um, it's funny, like when I go on job interviews now, like I was just on one the other day, and I've heard this a couple times from interviewers where they're like, "Oh, jack of all trades," because my interviews, my job history is kind of like all over the place, right? From like being a welder to a photographer to like being a salesman, just all over the place. And the rest of that sentence, even though they don't say it, is jack of all trades, master of none. And I inherently have a problem with that because I'm like, hey man, if you want to suck and be average at everything, you can do that, but don't put that on me. You know what I mean? Um, I think that if you know your purpose, then everything you're doing along the path to that purpose is literally just a stepping stone for you. And it ultimately doesn't matter because what you're doing is you got the big goal in mind. So
Yeah.
for me, that's kind of how I function. It doesn't matter if I'm in sales at one point. It doesn't matter if I'm, I don't know, selling life insurance tomorrow. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. It all for me is going towards the bigger goal. So that is a that whole section of that verse is just really relatable in like even if like say you're someone who doesn't know your purpose or someone does know your purpose, there's still struggles along the path. And it's not just going to be like, oh, I have my purpose. It's clear as day now. It's not like that.
No.
So yeah, it can be totally hard. Things can be clouded and stuff like that. And it can be very like loneliness is a theme that they talk about throughout the song, especially in the chorus, right? So um, if going along your path can be very lonely. Like for me, there's been a lot of loneliness in starting my own business. It's just I don't even want to get into it, but it's very difficult to build something, especially when other people don't want to do it with you.
Yeah.
Um, and you might start to think like something wrong with you when not when you fail business, but when like you're the only one who wants to go down a certain path. So like just this next section, like um I'm just gonna kind of pick it out of the middle. Am I motivated? Is my music dated? Would I be the same if I was medicated? Even therapists say I need medication. I avoid it though because I'm scared to take it. You could say, and I would say like I have like ADD type personalities, or sorry, ADD type tendencies or whatever. But it's just kind of like an easy general blanket term I use to explain how like rambunctiously all over the place I am, and I um don't actually want to take medication for ADD. I don't want to be. I don't need to be told personally by a doctor that I have ADD and blah blah blah. It just doesn't matter to me. It's not a thing that affects my life, and it's not a thing that I'm going to personally box myself into. Right. So um, this is a lot of like questioning yourself, and then when you're questioning yourself, I feel like there's a lot of like, is there something wrong with me?
Yeah.
Do I need to go get that fixed? So that's why I'm kind of attributing um, like I've thought before is like my inability to like an easy ADD thing is like, oh, ADD people can't focus. So for me, I've said before, oh, I can't focus. That's holding me back from doing something. How do I fix this, right? And you know, for some people, if they want to go to the doctor and do whatever, that's fine. I'm not trying to say anything about that. I'm just trying to share my personal view on how I view that and how I relate that to the lyrics. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it kind of all like circles back and comes down to a few of these lyrics here where again, it's just that chorus bar where he's like, "No, I can't be the only one," right? Um and that goes for so many things. So, and like so many different positions. Again, this song's just super relatable. Um yeah, man, it's got me in my head.
yeah, well, yeah, a lot of NF songs do. They make you think. They're very insightful. So, and honestly, they're very insightful. Honestly, because it's just like life experiences that he decides to rap about or talk about. Um, this song was sick. Honestly, the flow was sick, and I guess my only gripe with it was the the voice, modulation that they decided to use on Sasha Sloan's voice. I'm just like, almost reminds me of like Crazy Frog or something. I'm like, ah. Anyways, this song was awesome. Would love to know what you guys think about it. Share your personal experiences and everything, how you relate to the lyrics. As always, if you're liking our journey through the NF songs, please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. All right, bye.
Bye.